My dear viewers, you are most welcome to this presentation where we have our question in form of the maths trick, and we are required to solve for x. So if you want to improve in mathematics, just stick to this video and watch up to the end. So in here we are going to have our response written clearly. It's called response or solution. So for us to answer this question correctly, there are specifically two methods that we are going to use. And we are going to begin with the method 1. We are calling it method 1. And trust me, both methods are easy. However, one is longer than the other. I said we are using two methods. So let us first begin by using method 1. And I'm going to employ the longer method here. Then thereafter, we shall employ the shorter method. I said both of them are simple. There is nothing hard here. So just stick up the end, and if you are on this channel, you can subscribe to the channel for more updates of mathematics. So remember, we have our expression as the x divided by the square root of x being equal to 1 divided by the 5. So in here, one can start by cross multiplying. So if one cross multiplies, it means that in here is gonna come and get our this x multiplying by 5, giving us 5x being equal to the root of x multiplied by 1. We are getting the root of x. Now when we look at this expression, it is now in form of radical equation. That means for us to get the value of x, we first and foremost we are going to first square both sides. So that means the next step in here, as we are having the 5x being equal to the square root of x, what we are going to do, we are going to square both sides of the equal sign. Say that on the left hand side, we have the 25, as in 5 squared is 25, then x squared being equal to, so in here simply, this root cancels with these two, say that on the right hand side we remain with x. So as it is here, we can now try to form a quadratic equation from here by now taking this x on the left hand side. That means we are going to have the 25x squared minus x being equal to the x minus x. So as we simplify, you can see that on the right hand side we are going to remain with 0. So on the left we have 25x squared minus the x being equal to the 0. So from here we can now solve this is a quadratic equation which can be easily solved by factorization methods. That means in here the common is x. Let us factorize it out. Then here we shall remain with the 25x minus the 1 because the x has been factorized out being equal to the 0. So in here we can now say that either the x equals to 0, then or the 25x minus 1 should be equal to the 0. So in here we can now take this negative 1 on the right hand side. That means it's gonna become positive as it crosses the equal sign. So in here we have the 25 on the left hand side minus 1 plus 1 being equal to 0 plus 1, implying that we have 25x alone on the left hand side being equal to the 1. So to get the value of x, simply we are going to divide it through by 25. So we are dividing through by 25, divided through by 25. So we are getting our value of x being equal to 1 divided by the 25, which is the same as the 0.04. So now from here we can see that we have two values or two answers we are getting. We have this one which is 1 out of 25, and then there is one we got which was 0 here of the either part. But trust me, not all these answers are correct. One of them is correct, not all of them or not both of them. That means as we use this method, one has to go ahead and prove or test whether we shall have the expression matching, or when it comes, when we substituting for the value of x here we have got, we must be in position to get the answer on the right hand side. Let us try proving. So we are proving. Let us begin by proving for when x equals to 0. Remember we have our expression as x divided by the square root of x. This is now equal to, remember in the question this is equated to 1 out of 5. So let us substitute. If we substitute 0, what are we going to get? So 0 divided by now the square root of 0, you can see we are getting 0, implying that as per this method, the 0 we are getting or we got the first time is wrong. Then let us test for when x is equal to the 1 divided by 25. So for x being equal to the 1 divided by 25, let us check. Our expression still is x divided by the square root of x. This is going to be equal to, so the x is equal to 1 out of 25. So we have 1 divided by the 25, that is x, then divided by the square root of our x, which is 1 divided by the 25. So as we simplify this, it means that we are going to have the 1 divided by the 25 multiplied by the 25 divided by 1, but under a square root. So here I've changed this division to become multiplication, and that is why I've got the reciprocal of this denominator, the whole of this. So I've multiplied, since this is the division sign, then that means I have to get a reciprocal of 1 out of 25, which is the same as 25 out of 1. So as we simplify, this is the same as having 1 divided by the 25 multiplied by the square root of 25 is simply 5, then divided by 1. As we simplify this, we see that here by 5, 1. By 5, we are going to get 5 down here, implying that this is equal to 1 divided by 5, which is in accordance to our question you can see here. So that means for this number, our correct value of x in whichever way should be equal to the 1 divided by the 25, but not 0. So that has been method 1. We can now try to use method 2, which I've said it's the shortest. This is method 2. Remember, we have our expression as x divided by the square root of x being equal to 1 divided by the 5. So now from here, instead of taking it to the radical equation, let us treat the entities or the expression on the left hand side as indices. Since we have a common which is x, that means in here we are going to have the x, and since this is a square root, we have now divided by the x but power a half. So being equal to the 1 divided by the 5. As we proceed simplifying, since you see that these ones are having the same bases, in terms of indices, if the base is the same, what we do, if we are dividing, we subtract the powers. Remember, in here x has a power of 1, whereas here x as the numerator here has a power of a half. And since it is a division, we are going to now take away the half, just the way it is, equals to 1 divided by the 5. So as we simplify here, 1 minus a half, we are getting our x raised to power a half, being equal to the 1 divided by the 5. Remember, x power half is same as having the square root of x, now being equal to the 1 divided by the 5. So to get the value of x, simply we are going to square both sides of the equal sign. This is what I'm meaning. We are going to square both sides of the equal sign or of the expression. So this square root and these two cancel, or power 2 cancel, and remaining with x being equal to 1 squared is 1, then 5 squared is 25. So we can see that also we are getting the value of x being the 1 divided by 25, which is the same as the 0.04 as for the first case. But we can see that the second case is very short, and we are getting only the correct answer. There is no need of testing. You're just getting one answer, which is correct. And thanks for watching. See you again next time. Goodbye.